Let's talk about signaling line circuits and initiating device circuits. A signaling line circuit connects addressable components together. Addressable components such as smoke detectors, duct detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, and pull stations are all typically addressable. Addressable means we know their location. For example, if a smoke detector goes off, we can look at the fire alarm panel and it will tell us it's in room 110, and this makes them part of the signaling line circuit. The circuit connecting addressable component is a signaling line circuit. It's a signaling line because they're constantly sending information back and forth between each other. Fire alarm panels also have flow switches and tamper switches. Flow switches and tamper switches are not addressable. Therefore, they are not on the signaling line circuit. They have an initiating device circuit. But these are two different circuits, so they cannot be connected to each other. Because a signaling line circuit, I like to think of S for smart. It's a smart circuit. It's communicating back and forth constantly. But initiating device circuit, I remember it as I for idiot. It's an idiot circuit. It's very simple, and it's not constantly communicating with the fire alarm panel. It's like a light switch. It's either on or it's off. But we have to connect these two circuits together, so we need a middleman. And that middleman is a monitor module. With the monitor module, we're able to connect the initiating device circuit to the signaling line circuit. Let's take a closer look at the initiating device circuit. We don't need a monitor module for every single flow switch. We can connect multiple flow switches to a single monitor module, and the same thing with tamper switches. But you cannot mix flow switches and tamper switches on the same circuit because it's a very simple circuit, and it's only going to send one type of signal. And a flow switch and a tamper switch send two different signals. A flow switch will send an alarm signal, and a tamper switch will send a supervisory signal. So if we want two different signals to be able to be sent, we have to keep these separated. So here we have the circuit laid out, but one question I have is why don't we just make a flow switch and a tamper switch addressable so that the whole thing can be a signaling line circuit? My theory is because it would be more expensive to do that, and it's not necessary. My other theory is that expensive electronics and water don't mix well, and if we're putting it on a pipe that holds water, it's more likely to get damaged. So we keep it as simple as possible so that if we do replace it, it's not as big of a deal. If you have other theories or insights on this, I'd love to hear them. Make sure to leave it in the comments below. If this video was helpful for you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more fire protection videos.